Dear students, welcome to you from Paspit Degree College, online class from the Department of English. This is Abdul Qayyum, the lecturer of English of this college. You know well, our classes, academic classes are closed on account of pandemic COVID-19 for 1 year long. So we are taking our classes online to improve and to continue your education. As a part of it, today I am going to deliver my lecture on English first paper. English first paper, scene comprehension. You will know scene comprehension is a part of your question paper 1. There are as many as 15 units of this textbook, and each unit contains more lessons, and you will get one passage from the textbook in question paper at the very beginning, and then this passage you should be answered 2 questions on this passage, based on this passage. Number 1, MCQ 5 question you will get. 1 into 5 is equal to 5, and short questions and 2, 5. Each question contain 2 marks, so you will get 2 into 5 is equal to 10. So you are getting 15 marks from your scene comprehension. Now today I will discuss unit 1 lesson 2. You will open the books. Lesson 2, Nelson Mandela from apartheid fighter to president. The picture is very well known to you, and not only you but also all over the world. This man is known as Nelson Mandela. He is a man of South Africa, of an African country. His life sequence is: he was born in 18 July 1918 and he was died on 15 December 2013. This is his life sequence, and he ruled over South Africa from 1994 to 1999. This is his lifespan and the political career. But this passage mention some prominent life history in short, though it's not possible to mention and elaborately discuss a biographical sketch of a man, of a famous person. Nelson Mandela, in this passage, you will read out this passage, you will see some important point of this passage about the life sequence of Nelson Mandela. He was a tragic character in the world history because he passed as many as 27 years in prison by the attack of the opposition party of South Africa, white minority rule. And white minority rule, there are 2 types of people, white and black. Nelson Mandela was the leader of black. Majority of the people of the time in South Africa were white, black, but minority people were white. The white person ruled over very badly and very cruelly the South African black people and tortured on and oppressed in many ways. As a proof of it, Nelson Mandela's life. Nelson Mandela fought all over the life to establish democracy, to give up, to omit apartheid from South Africa, from South Africa's political history. All over his life, he fought for people's emancipation, people's freedom. I am not reading this passage from line by line, but I want to mention some important point here. What activities Nelson Mandela did for his people, for his countrymen, we get from this passage. He struggled for democracy. He was very determined to win over the black person, the white person, to establish the rules and facilities of the black person. After two para, in third para we see, I hate race discrimination most intensely and in all its manifestation. I have fought it all during my life. I will fight it now and I will do so until the end of my days. It's a quotation mark here. From these two lines we can get the idea Nelson Mandela was very determined. He was very resolved. He was very strict mind to establish the legal rights of human beings. Mandela said in his acceptance speech on becoming South Africa's first black president in 1994, the time for the healing of the wounds has come and the moment to bridge the chasm, the divide has come. We have at last achieved our political emancipation. From this line we can get the idea Nelson Mandela win over the white people. And the next para, in 1993 Mandela was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, an honor he shared with F.W. de Klerk, the white African leader who had freed him from prison 3 years earlier and negotiated the end of apartheid. After 27 years of tragic history of his life in prison, when he got free, he was awarded Nobel Peace Prize. It's an international prize, you know it well. And he shared this prize to F.W. de Klerk, the white African leader who helped him to get free from prison. There are some lines you will read. In one of the para we see, during my lifetime I have dedicated myself to this struggle of people. I have fought against white domination, I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the idea of the democratic and free society in all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities, he told the court. 35 line, from 30 to 35 line. Then it is an ideal I hope to live for and to achieve, but if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. All over this passage we will see about Nelson Mandela's strict-minded movement and demand for the establishment of real democracy in South Africa, for the oppressed and dedicated, deprived people of South Africa. Now I am going to mention some points how you will read the scene passage. You will be very careful about knowing the vocabularies from every passage of this book, because if you don't have a good idea about the vocabularies, of the passage you will not understand, you will not be clear about the main theme and the main summary of the passage, main idea of the passage. When you will not be clear of the passage, you will not get the correct answer of the given question. So you should be careful about collecting the difficult words what are unknown to you. You will put down the words in your notebook, make a vocabulary notebook, and the process is, I mentioned some words. Reconciliation, this is noun. In bracket you can mention, this is synonyms of the word, meaning of the word, and this is the antonyms of the word. You will know, you will learn the words in this process. Write at first the words, then you will know what type of parts of speech is it. This is very important, because if you don't have an idea about the words, parts of speech, you will not understand the structure of the sentences. So you will know the words and then parts of speech. Then synonyms. This is emancipation, means liberation. Antonyms, deprivation. Then I mentioned struggle. This is also noun, and it's also used as verb. Fight. Nelson Mandela's total life sequence is here centered on the fight for people's emancipation, and this fight is not the fight with the guns or the forces or some destructive activities. It was totally a civil war, but with peace, not with chaos. Charisma, charm. Prominent, this is an adjective. I give the synonyms: significant, unimportant. In this way, just like I mentioned here some process, how you will learn the words, word notes from your textbook. Now I am going to give some points on MCQ question. This is first question of you, MCQ question. You will get 5 MCQ question from the passage. MCQ, multiple choice question, is very well known to you from other subject, in every subject, each and every subjects of you. So you know well, is multiple choice question is provided with more alternative answer, and one is correct, other 4 is wrong. You will very carefully read the question and read the answer and point out what is the right answer. And writing process is only you will give the number and give what is the right answer. The word icon in the text means 1 portrait, 2 symbol, 3 idol, 4 picture. Symbol is the right answer. You will never give the answer in this process, give a tick. No, you will write question number 1, answer 2, symbol. This is the right process to give the answer. Never put the tick on the correct answer. Now I read the second question. Mandela awarded Nobel Peace Prize in dash 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 dash. There are 4 years: 1992, 1993, 1994 and 1995. The correct answer is 1993. So you will write question number 2, answer 2, and mention the words or phrases what are giving you in the right answer. You will never give the answer 2 and this is 2. No, you must mention 1993. This is the process. Third question, Madiba is his dash name. Nickname, clan name, first name and last name. Madiba, you know, in the last line of this passage, at the last line of this passage, friends adorned Mandela and fondly called him Madiba, the clan name by which he was known. People lauded his humanity, kindness and dignity. You know well, every person has some more than one names. In our culture, in our Bangladeshi culture, we have also, it is going on. You the students have also more than one name. Some nickname, some home name. So Madiba is one of the clan name. Clan means the heritage. According to the countrymen, according to the people of Nelson Mandela's area, Nelson Mandela's neighbors, they called Madiba. So this is the clan name of Nelson Mandela. Now I am going to give you the task about some short question. Here, short question I have mentioned two. How many years did Mandela spend in prison? Then don't call me, I will call you. Make the line clear. You will get 5 short questions from this passage. You must answer the questions. If you have a good idea about the ins and outs of the passage, about the meanings and about the relationship from one sentence to another, then you will be able to give the correct answer of the question. Most of the time, students give wrong answer because they make 2 types of mistakes. Some structural mistakes for giving the answer and some thematic or subjective mistakes. Just like how many years did Mandela spend in prison? This is very common question. How many years? How many times Mandela spent in prison? According to this passage, we know about 3 decades. About 3 decades. 1 decade contains 10 years, so 3 decades is equal to 30 years. Actually, Nelson Mandela was in prison 27 years. 27 years, but here 3 decades. 3 decades. Near about 3 decades. Next question. You will answer how many years? Mandela, this is the past form of the question. Mandela spent, not spent. When you write Mandela spent T. This is the past form of the main verb. If you write spent, there will be a contradictory answer from the question. The question is setting in the form of past tense, you are giving the answer in present indefinite tense. So you must follow it to make a sequence between the tense structure. You will write Mandela spent past form. That's just years. Then the second question, don't call me, I will call you. In one of the parts of this lesson, we see Mandela give the lines. Line number you will see 20. After 20, he formally left public life in June 2004 before his 86th birthday, telling his adoring countrymen, don't call me, I will call you. But he remained one of the don't call me, I will call you. This line mentioned here, explain. If you give explanation about this line, don't call me, I will call you. Mandela was in the age of 86. In this age, he was wanted to get retirement from politics and wanted to live a lonely life, keeping away from the political situation. So he mentioned, don't call me, I will call you. He will be silent, he will be inside the room in the dark side. When the situation of the politics needed Mandela pacified the people of South Africa that don't call me. When the situation arises to need, I will come back to my field. This line explained. Now I am going to finish my classes. You always be careful about the reading the scene passage, what I give you, what idea I give you, what tips I give you. You read the passage very carefully and try to understand every words and every sentences of the passage, and try to make some questions with the help of the notebooks or guidebooks, and then you will be able to give the answer. Now I am finishing my classes. Thank you very much. Inshallah we will meet in the next classes.